Okay, you all. I'm your girl, rapper, singer, Blondie Pink, comedian, actress Michelle Hope Walker. We're talking about One Iota, the audience group. Now, I like One Iota, in the sense that I have gotten blessed to go to some great shows. At times, they will pick. A lot of times those shows tend to be more predominantly black shows where they're looking for black people, and then One Iota, which is an audience group. So there's free tapings out here in LA. Y'all know I'm out here in LA, Hollywood. But actually, they do all kinds of these sports shows. They do them all over the place too, not just here in LA. The company is called One Iota. And so a lot of times the productions hire One Iota to do their audience. Now, the only challenge is sometimes One Iota is not always fair and equitable when it comes to black people and black women. They don't always pick us unless we look the certain way they want they black people to. They want they black people to look, or they want they black women to look like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm a comedian actress. I just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen this. I've seen so much racism at times with them and how they treat the black. Now, white people can walk right. I've been in. White people can walk up out the street. Matter of fact, I've been in a line where they wouldn't even let me. And I didn't apply for the event like months earlier, right, y'all? And so this is how you know they like, no, no, not you, because they asking white people walking down the street. We over by UCLA and they get over at Westwood, right? And then, do you want to come in for the show? And they are hurrying up and looking at their computer and getting them tickets right off the bat. People not even signed up for the One Iota and getting in before you, the black person. You know what I'm saying? But of course, they're white or they're another race, right? Or they will sporadically let the white people in, I mean black people in, that again look the way they think the black people should look. So again, it doesn't always fit our cultural looks, which is not fair, because these Hollywood audiences should be more diverse. You know what I'm saying? Now, some audience companies are on it. They're making sure that, hey, if you sign up for the show, you get a chance to get in. All you gotta do is make sure you get there early, long as you're smelling good and stuff is right, or whatever the case might be. What I'm saying? But they're not scrutinizing your look. You know what I'm saying? They're not, judging, because we all have different looks. And what's so amazing, though, you all, is that white people can look however way they want to. You know what I'm saying? White people can bring bags, because I know sometimes y'all know I got asthma and stuff, and nerve pain, so certain things, so I don't die. I got to keep me a little, bag on me at least, and so I try to make that as small as possible. But then I've been in lines at One Iota and seen white people with big old bags, and ain't nobody said not one word to them. And like, well, sometimes they be looking at. So again, I know it's a race thing. It's a race thing. Oh yeah, I know. Not again, people ain't gonna admit that to folks don't like to. The person, I'm not racist. I got black friends. I be like, boogie, black people sometimes are racist towards other black people. So the point you trying to tell me you got black friends, a black boyfriend, a black boy, that don't make you not. We talking about how you treating the black people right now. That you dealing with right now, that you putting this racism stuff on us right now, the way you treat us, so, and that's just my talk on what I'm saying when people, are being racist, and the first thing they will say, I'm not racist, but anyway, so One Iota, and again, I like One Iota because some of their people that you deal with when you go there, some of the, and I've worked with an audience company, so that's another reason why I know a lot about the audience companies. I know a lot about how to picking and the choosing, um now, a lot of times I don't say anything because, every once in a while I'll be like, "Something that don't seem right." To them, in a nice way. Y'all know me. Because, black girls, we got to watch when we talk. We can't say nothing. We say anything, they try to take it negatively and you meant it positive. So, you really just, if you want to get into stuff sometime, you just all of a sudden become quiet because they don't want to hear the black woman talk. When we talk, they don't want to hear us, period, because we can be nice. Y'all know me. Y'all that know me, rapper, singer, Blondie Pink, comedian, actress Michelle Hope Walker. Y'all know I love life. I'm laughing. I'm happy. It's all about having fun. That's why when I do the shows, a lot of times you'll see the camera on me because I'm laughing and having fun. Whether the camera show me or not, I'm about to have fun. I am happy to be at this event because I picked it. You know what I'm saying? When you sign up for an event, you pick the event. So if I picked it, it's something I really want to do. Because you got to go through so much to go to an event, for the audience and stuff. First, you got to, with One Iota, you first got to get picked. you gotta try to go through that realm, and you really feel helpless when you don't get picked, and basically it's racism. Basically, because again, a lot of us talk, and we know it. We don't say like no black people got picked for this event, and it's just really unfair. I mean, because you can't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? You could try another means. Now, God blesses me sometimes where if I didn't get picked for one iota for a show. Maybe somebody I know end up, bringing me on there, or maybe it's another audience company that will also do the same show, and I get blessed to get in. And a lot of times I don't like saying anything about what one iota does, is because I remember because y'all know I be traveling. I want to say it was in Atlanta. No, it was NBA All Star, North Carolina. And I seen some unfairness then, and I mentioned something. I think he was like the owner. He was somebody high up, and boy, did he get mad at me and just go off on me, for no reason. I'm not saying anything. The only thing I was just like, I signed up for this show, and it seemed like, oh no, they had. I think something happened where literally I was in a line, and they just told me they weren't letting me in. And again, y'all know me. I'm not doing nothing wrong. That's not my nature. Now I was dressed NBA, hey, and there was nothing wrong with how I was dressed. I had the team logo on or something. So I think and then when I went to the was it the Boogaloo event, because I also had my own money, so I also was just also buying my way into events too. Because a lot of times if you don't get in the events that are paid events, if you don't get in through one out, you just go and buy you a ticket. You could do that too, if you really want to go. But it's just still the unfairness of how one out is, because some tickets you can't buy, like for The Voice. And this is what's really making me speak out. And I want to say, I guess because I'm just tired of it. You know how you just get sick and tired of being sick and tired? You go through this with one iota all the time. And it's a lot of us Black people, Black women that experience this with one iota. We're all been scared to speak up, because if you say something, then they blackball you, or then they may not pick you for nothing anymore because they're mad because you said, now you're speaking truth, but they don't want that truth to be out. And don't get me wrong, I understand this honest company, you're picking, maybe who the studio or the people have picked, but I don't think they asked you to be racist. I'm thinking they didn't ask you to be racist. And then when you're picking Black women, we are beautiful and we have all kind of looks. We got different colors of hair, because you have the women who are not Black, they got pink hair, blue hair, they still get picked. So when we have our blonde hair or different other colors hairs, or maybe when we're in the natural, we should still be picked. It's not about just looking like sometimes you have other races of people picking who are not Black people, and sometimes you have the Black people picking and they're being racist against their own Black people. You know what I'm saying? And they're picking certain images of Black people that are not realistic, that are not reflected a lot of times in the real world. In the real world, Black women and Black people look all different type of ways, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're all beautiful, and that should be displayed in the audience, if somebody's applying for it. You know what I'm saying? And we just see so much unfairness with one iota, been scared to say anything because then they blackball you and won't pick you for nothing. And you're like, well, I do want to go to something. But I don't know. Today it was just like, because I'm like, I put in for the NBC, The Voice, to be in the audience. And you're not even being seen pretty much on this. You might be seen a little bit, but if you watch The Voice, the audience, it's really dark, so a lot of times you're not being seen that much, because sometimes if you're not being seen, sadly, but the one iota sometimes will pick maybe a little bit more, Black people. And especially if it's a Black event, they will pick more Black people. Don't get me wrong, they still scrutinize Black women. Black women, sadly, unfortunately, a lot of different people just scrutinize us more than they do the other races of women. But one iota, it just be so blatant. It just be blatant, just right in our face. And we be scared to say anything because it's like, well, I want to do at least whatever show they will in. But a lot of times shows I've been signed, they ain't signed, pick me for nothing. Shouts out to WB who picked me for the Barbie, because I know I was signed up didn't get picked for nothing. I'm a beautiful Black Barbie doll with blonde hair. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm your girl, comedian, actress, Michelle Hope Walker, rapper, singer, Blondie Pink. So one iota just got to do better. I like one iota. And again, it's not the one iota ushers and people that we just regularly see. Those people are pretty nice. It's somewhere in the higher ups. It's somewhere on whoever's the one that's doing the computer and the online of the picking. It's somewhere caught up in that part. Because I've even been, like I said, it was Westwood. I'm going to say, what show was that? Then people had me in line because one person said, well, get in line, you get picked, you can still go ahead and get, So I went in line, then people had me in line, and really it was a waste of my time. It was very insulting because I'm seeing them put people in front of me. And now this particular guy was Asian. He was, I guess he was one of the supervisors or something. And I'm seeing him put people in front of me, but I guess he think I'm dumb. Because he kept saying, "Oh, no, 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 I didn't do that." And I'm just like, and then it comes to the point literally where I'm the last one right there. They even put somebody, and I'm just like, but thank God for my self-esteem because I know I'm beautiful, smart, and everything. That's on them, of that racism. Because I'm not, and it's just going in to see it's a movie. That one was a movie premiere, and I'm just like, so but I didn't say anything, because again, black women say something, then they try to act like wrong, or you're doing something bad, even though, it's justifiable for you to say something if you want to say, hey, that seemed like racism to me. But again, I'm learning too sometimes, at least to the people, when you're privately with them by yourself, you probably don't want to say that they're being racist because that makes them more mad. And then they start plotting against you and lying on you and trying to make you look bad, trying to make your image look bad, to cover up the racism that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But literally that day, they were, so while I'm in line, they're asking white people that pass by to sign up right then. I've been signed up for 1 hour for years. Man, my goodness, I want to say it might have been more than 10 years. I don't know, it's been a lot of years, y'all. Let me see, in the let's see, NBA All Star North Carolina. That was 19, and then even before then, I'd be doing the Steve Harvey show. I mean, that was with them, and so 2018, 2017, maybe further back than that, 2016 or 2014. I don't know, because I remember just doing the Tiffany Haddish show with them years ago. That might have been when I first encountered one out. I can't remember. But I've been with them for years. Sign up early, I'm one of one. A lot of us, we be checking our little different audience groups and our acting stuff because we act too, the site, sign up for stuff early. With early word get the worm, you think. Now we want to hold it up. But anyway, but shouts out to you when I hold, because I do like a lot of the staff there. And and I've worked audience groups, so I've seen, even with the job that I worked, which either they switch names now or they are not. I seen a lot of racism. They wouldn't put the black people in the front where you would see the audience. This particular company I worked with would not put the black people up there, but they would put the black people out of the camera. I'm telling you, and it's not right, and that's why I speak out about it, because this affects all of us. Because as we talk about imagery and black people being seen, sometimes when you see the audience shows, you will literally think that there are no black people in Hollywood audiences. They're there and they signed up, but that 1 iota didn't pick up. They're there though, and we did sign up. So that's why, even you go to my Twitter. My Twitter is Hope_speaks. That's HOPE, the line on the line speaks. So now a lot of now when I'm addressing John Legend, I'm addressing John Legend in a positive way, because I've been around John Legend. John Legend tends to be for black women. John Legend is executive producers of a lot of shows, because he does music, he does TV, I did his, like I said, the music show that I did was like a rap show. I did the New York ones and I did the LA ones in the audience. As a matter of fact, I got a picture where you can see me in the audience. I'm so little. I look like a little kid. Like somebody's like, "Who let that little kid in this club?" But anyway, I'm your girl, rapper, singer, Blondie P, comedian, actress, Michelle Hope Walker. But so I trust John. I trust John that if he can do something to help get me in, then maybe he would. But I don't want him to get in trouble himself. But I thought, at least, well, let me ask him, because I wouldn't mind going, y'all not sing, rap, dance, and then I like music shows and I like the voice, so I wouldn't mind going, to the voice. And I signed up for a lot, and I'm like, really, 1 iota? You're not gonna give me not one. Because even I haven't signed up for the morning shows. Well, a lot of times the morning voice shows, the first ones. That's why in my text, my Twitter, the tweet, you see me say the first shows, because they have 2 shows today, and today is July 20th.